Right, ladies and gents, welcome to the 12th React Native and 6th Flutter Meetup. Usually I am the one who's hosting and managing all of this, but I haven't been on stage for a very long time. So if I screw up a little here and there, please pardon me. Today our theme is what will be in 2020, since this is our very first meetup in this new year. In the corner of the screen, you can see our Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi SSID and the password. So if you want to connect to the internet, it's on us right through there. Please don't use it too much. I'll think that you're bored. We don't want you to be bored. As an official introduction, my name is Digvijay Wanchoo. I lead the marketing and communications here at GeekyAnts. And I'm also the MC. I host events and I take care of all of this as well. That's my Twitter handle. I already have 10K followers. Please follow me. I'll give you a shout out. First off, a very happy new year to all of you. From me and the team at GeekyAnts, we really wish that you have the strength to follow and pursue your dreams and fulfill them this year. I'm not going to take too much of your time. We're going to get into this event very quickly, but I will tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. So we are a product studio who are somewhat divided into services and products. We would say about 70% services and 30% products. We build mobile apps, web apps, and everything in and around them, and everything in between as well. So we do complete development. Till now, from the services side, we have delivered over 300 plus products to over 200 plus satisfied clients. Some of our esteemed clientele is on the screen. And these are just 4 of them. I did not have space to fit in 200. So I just picked out the biggest names and I'm showing them to you. Remember, watch the and more in the corner there. So this is not our first meetup, right? We do a lot of such meetups and events here. We have done hackathons. We are the proud hosts of our React Native and Flutter meetups. We do Angular meetups. Very recently, we started a new meetup session called React for Business, which is one of its kind meetup event which focuses on the collaboration between technology and business. These are some of the screenshots. That's me right there, back when I had more hair. We are also available internationally everywhere. We go to React Amsterdam. We have been to Portugal. We have been to the UK. We've been to all events that help us gather more information about what we do and which brings us closer to the community that is spread worldwide. From the product side, I mentioned that we are 30% based in products. One of our major products, which we are really proud of, is called NATIVEBASE. It's an open source UI component library for React Native. We built it. It's open source. We just wanted to make life easier for developers. So we went ahead with this project. Right now it stands at about 13,253 GitHub stars, and we have around 100K plus downloads every month. And this was also the official technology behind the Paralympics 2018 app. Now, since this is an open source project, of course, we have used it extensively. And we have used NATIVEBASE to create some premium products which are available on our own NATIVEBASE market. These are some of the top selling products that we have on the market right now. You can go check it out at nativebasemarket.io. Another one of our pet projects, which has been in development since 2017, been through a lot of ups and downs, but it is finally here. We call it BuilderX. It's a design tool which codes React and React Native for you. So we built this for React Native developers like we have in the audience today, to minimize their development time and let them focus on creating their designs and not worry about translating them into code. So it's a must-have tool for all React Native developers and also for Flutter developers, because we have Flutter in the roadmap as well. Moving on, that was all on the React Native side. On the Flutter side, we have been one of the earliest adopters of Flutter. And we have been using it since its alpha stages. And that's when we realized that Flutter is going to be the next big thing. So we dove right into it full-fledged with full force. And such was our work that we wrote a part of the official Flutter documentation, which is available, which focused on making Flutter learning easy for React Native devs. This was, well, this is a tweet where the Google team acknowledged what we had done and they made our documentation a part of their official Flutter documentation. Similarly, we have a Flutter market as well, where we make premium products. We make themes, starter kits, apps, UI apps, all kinds of things which are available. You can also check it out at fluttermarket.io. Last year in 2019, we held the biggest Flutter event in the world, which was in New York, called Flutter Interact. So we hosted a Flutter Interact viewing party in collaboration with GTG Bangalore, and it was a blast. I think you've been here before, as you mentioned. So yes, that is us. That is what we do. A very quick rundown. If you want to know more about us, of course, I'm here. My team is here. You can reach out to us anytime. So moving on with today's agenda, let me get you acquainted to today's speakers. We have Manish, a very good friend of mine. I've met him through these meetups and he's always here. So he's a regular now. He'll be talking about architecting with React. Then we have Hasnan, who would be talking about his own pet project called Book a Book. And he would talk about how Flutter made it easy. We have Nishit, who will be talking about multilingual React Native applications using React context. Post breaks, we have Aditya Soni, who will be talking about responsive scaling using mathematics in Flutter. Venkat couldn't make it today because of some emergency, so I'm afraid you won't be hearing him today. And at the end, we have Vikram Pratap Singh, who will be talking about the old, the new, and the unused features of Flutter and Dart. Now, before we proceed with the event, there is a code of conduct that we follow. So we would like it if you would keep movement to a minimum between talks. It minimizes disruptions to the speakers on stage. Try to put your phones on do not disturb or whatever, because annoying ringtones between talks is annoying. Please try to save your questions till after the talk if the speaker has some time to, and if they ask you to ask questions, or you can ask your questions in the break. This would really help us be on schedule and get done with the event as quick as possible. And of course, the most important part why you're here is to get to know each other, and don't forget to network. That is what we are here for. We as a community, we talk, we meet, and probably you would be following each other on Twitter online, and you'll probably get to meet in person. So do not forget to network. And if you think I am very controlling, don't listen to me. Listen to this cute little pooch who doesn't want you to touch your phone during the event. Fine, it is kickoff time. Do not forget to tweet. Tag us at @React Native BLR and @Flutter BLR. Tweet with hashtag RNBLR and hashtag Flutter BLR. Let the world know what we are doing here today. Thank you for coming. And let me introduce our first speaker of this afternoon, Manish. So if you'd give a big round of applause to Manish, please.